Hi, gorgeous souls. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for dropping by. Wherever you are in the world today, welcome, welcome, welcome. First time viewers, my name is Kathy. I'm an intuitive health coach. I'm a mentor and I'm a spiritual guide. And coming in here, mixing it up this week, we've already had some really beautiful, amazing messages coming through. And these two, I had a little chuckle when they came out. These are from the Matters of Your Heart. So it's all about heart healing and relationships and all of that beautiful love energy and what we can learn from tapping into our heart center. But these two I had to smile at because the first one that came out was lead. And notice it's a number 4. And it was followed by teach, which is number 5. And when I looked them up in the book, because this one is a big card deck, normally, there's multiple numbers of everything. And so I thought they were going to be in different sections, but they literally are one after the other. So in this new season, for many of you, you are going to be put into, if you have not been already, into a leadership role. You've done the learning, right? You're going to be leading other people in this season. You've got your master's degree, they're basically saying, and whether that's actually physically a master's degree or maybe you've just graduated, take it as it resonates, beautiful souls. But, you've been crowned. You've got this knowledge. And it could be just life experience, right? You've been through so many cycles and so many life experiences that you now have the knowledge, but also the strength to lead from the heart, right? And lead with love, not lead with ego and power and control. And it's all about money and all of those other things. You are coming from this heart-centered space. You can see the heart here around his neck, right? That's illuminated green at this time. So again, beautiful souls, for some of you out there that need confirmation, you cannot lead any other way. In other words, the world, the 3D world matrix loves us to be sucked in by, gaining and accumulating all of this stuff and all of these things. And yes, of course, God wants us to live a beautiful, abundant life, but a beautiful, abundant life coming from a place of integrity, and that inner strength and power that you know what to do with it. It's not for your own self gain. It's also to share out with your community, with your business, like your staff, your family members, your friends, charities, organizations, whatever that is for you. But you've done the work, you've got the knowledge. This is the season now where you are being called to teach it. This is such a powerful message, and I'm actually going to claim it for myself as well, because I know that I have been the student, and the student always then becomes the teacher. And for many of you, as I said, this is going to resonate because you have been exactly the same way. And teaching, so again, they're just drawing me to the shell on her neck, like on her necklace. So the shell, there's also a rose, a book, and the dog, okay, at her side. And all of these people just intently listening. It's almost like story time, they're saying, with children. The children just sit there and listen, so engrossed in what is being said and how she's actually telling the story. And he or she, fellas, obviously, because there's a masculine energy in this. They're also saying very quickly that this could also be the coming together of a male and a female who are both in positions of life experience or positions of leadership. Maybe you're going to meet each other. This is a totally random message. Maybe you're going to meet each other at some event where both of you are going to be learning something new or something different, or speaking on your knowledge and your experience. But coming back to the teaching, beautiful souls, yes, you've got the knowledge now to teach other people. And again, I claim this as myself, or for myself in my journey through brain cancer and writing that book. I literally, it was something that I absolutely had to do. They just kept going on and on and on. That little nudge, and you can see my throat chakra coming up at this time, that ability to speak and to get it out on paper. I've talked about this in previous messages only just recently about writing out, what it is that you're wanting to call in at this time and being specific. For some of you, it may very well be a book. She's holding a book. Some of you may have wanted to write a book or maybe be part of writing a book. But teaching at this time, beautiful souls, you are being led now to step up and step out. And you can see they're just drawing me right now to the beautiful golden light behind her. And in these last messages, you would have seen a similar light on the cards. This has all been divinely orchestrated and divinely timed. Everything is always at the right timing. So there's no light in this. There's a soft glow behind his head, but he's stepping forward now with his skills, his life experience, his master's degree, his, the official paperwork that says this is who I am and this is what I do. And I'm stepping into this position of power now to teach other people. So I'd love to hear, beautiful souls, exactly how this is resonating for each and every one of you. Although the name of this card is Teach, it brings the dual energies of both teaching and learning. So again, you've just been through this learning season. You have much wisdom to offer regarding affairs of the heart and more. This wisdom has been gained through all of your joys and your sorrows. At this time, there may be an opportunity to assist someone. That person may even be you. When the opportunity arises, remember the shepherd, the one who gently guides his sheep along the desired path. Oh my goodness, right? It talks about it in the Bible. David was just a shepherd. He was a little shepherd boy, and look where he ended up. Being a king, he was out in the middle of a field looking after his father's sheep, and suddenly he's in front of a giant with a slingshot and a stone. And I write about David and Goliath in my book. But yes, so again, you've been guided. See the golden light, as I said before, and the steps? Your entire path has been illuminated. Every single step. God has orchestrated every single step in your life, beautiful souls, even the ones that have caused you pain and sorrow and everything else. Remember, we all come in here with karmic lessons, soul lessons that we have agreed to either burn off or learn in this lifetime. And, it's very unpleasant. It's very sad. It's destructive. It's all of these things. But again, remember that we have come in here and chosen that path. And it can be a very hard or difficult thing to get your head around sometimes, and you would go, why on earth would I ever do that? We don't know what our ancestors got up to. We have no clue. Our souls, our memories are wiped. When we choose our path and we are sent back to fulfill a certain mission or learn a certain lesson or burn off certain karma, we have no clue when we come back what that is. It will be activated over time. Use that same gentleness in guiding yourself and others. So again, be gentle with yourself like a child. If you were teaching a child, would you be harsh and abrasive, or would you lead with love? Discipline, yes, and direction and strategy, but leading with love, leading from the heart. There may also be an opportunity to learn right now. So there's your card again. Maybe some of you are studying at this time and you're about to graduate. This could take place in many ways through conversations, observations, or even reflection. Take a moment to reflect on what you have already learned about relationships and life and what you still want to or need to understand. This is why I talk about life experience. Then seek a teacher who will help you to arrive at that understanding. Maybe you are seeking the guidance of a teacher or a counselor or somebody at this time. The downside of the teacher's card is when our teachers want us to blindly follow their direction. In all relationships, this often leads to restrictions and disappointment. These teachers come in many forms: family, friends, society, and so on. If a relationship is not going smoothly, maybe it's time to examine the beliefs you hold. Are they truly yours, or have you unintentionally accepted the beliefs of others, beliefs that no longer serve you? And I feel, beautiful souls, that may also be the shadow figure in the background. You know, what have you taken on from family members or friends? What have you taken on from what teachers said to you at school? You know, if you would never amount to anything or whatever it is. What have you taken on that is a false belief? It's a past belief. It's an ancestral belief. Remember, we come in here as well with a lot of coding from our ancestors in our DNA, you know, which is why we often will have patterns forming through our families and our bloodlines as well. So, beautiful souls, there's a lot of messages in there, but for many of you, I feel as though this is the season that you are stepping into this leadership role. You've gained the knowledge, the resources, all of the things, and the way of standing in your power without it coming from a place of, as I said, greed, control, and ego. And you are about to step into, if you haven't already, this beautiful teaching role of teaching others from your heart with love and compassion, because we want the best for humanity. We have big, big jobs to do. The world is a mess right now. There are so many lost souls on this planet. It is crazy. And, you know, I've just been working in an environment, a big royal show for the last 4 days. And let me tell you, looking at these thousands of people, men, women, children, there was a lot of dark energy, just shadow energy, dirty energy all over them. So, beautiful souls, let me know in the comments if this is you. And congratulations if you have just graduated or you are graduating this year. You are definitely going to be led to a beautiful, beautiful position or an opportunity or even an entrepreneurship to actually teach whatever it is that you've just got your honors or your degrees in. So, beautiful souls, if that has landed, hit the little thumbs up button below. Share it out with somebody that may need to hear that message at this time. For first-time viewers, if you've loved what you've seen, hit the little notifications bell below. Subscribe to my little channel and growing. And, of course, to all my beautiful subscribers, I thank each and every one of you for being here. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and bye for now.